Hey guys, so in the last video, you met my friend Sarah. This is the second part of that video. So round two is kind of just way more chill. We're not competing here. We're just asking each other a couple of questions about our reading tastes and kind of like what we think about certain books or whatever, just to get to know each other's reading tastes a little bit more, because we do talk about it a lot, but we don't talk about it on camera, so.
I started last time, so you should start.
So what is your least favorite genre? And do you have a book of that genre on your shelf?
I have a similar question to that.
Of course you do.
I would actually probably have to say romance. And I have like two. And they're actually both, she plays in both of the movies. So I have Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen. And The Duchess by Amanda Foreman, which would be like romance novels.
You've watched both the movies then?
Yes, but I've never read either of the books.
Oh. Did you like the movies at least?
I love Pride and Prejudice, so I would love to sit down and read the book.
I have not read the books, but I have watched the movie, and I'm not a huge fan. I like a lot of period piece work like that, but I don't like that movie, which like everyone's gonna hate me, but that's fine.
So my similar question, based on your books, what is your favorite genre? So not like what you think your favorite genre is, but like based on the books you have, what would be considered your favorite genre?
By sheer volume?
Yeah.
Oh dear. Probably fantasy. I do have quite a lot of nonfiction, but I think I have more fantasy.
Mine would definitely be fantasy.
Probably that, although I am trying to branch out. Okay, another question for you. What is a book that you have heard a lot about and maybe want to pick up, but you don't actually have it on your shelf? Something you've heard a lot about that you're like, oh yeah, next time I see that, I'm gonna pick that up.
Oh, the one you recommended, The Savage Song.
This Savage Song, okay.
I've had it recommended by a couple of
people.
You and a computer program, and I was thinking of checking it out.
It edges a little bit on like, it's a YA story, I think, but it edges a little bit on like light horror, I guess, which is why I thought you would like it.
Another book that I really want on my shelf is The Uninhabitable Earth. I'm really excited about that one, but I am getting it from the library.
We're gonna do some buddy reads soon, I think, for a bunch of nonfiction stuff for our nerdy souls.
Which book on your shelf are you most excited to read?
I have a very similar question. We're the same person. On my shelf, probably Fangirl, but I need to be in more of a reading mood because right now I'm in a little bit of a slump, and I don't want to try and get through it when I'm in a slump, you know what I mean? I think it's gonna be like my favorite contemporary. Mine was, what's your most anticipated read? Could be on your shelf or off your shelf.
I have to go with The Uninhabited. If it's off my shelf, Uninhabited Earth that I'm waiting from the library for. It's supposed to be a nonfiction that reads like a horror novel, and I used to be really big into horror when I was younger, so I'm really excited to read that. I forget who it's by. I can check.
I can put it on screen.
Nicole will do that. The one on my shelf, I just started the series by Terry Goodkind called The Sword of Truth. I just finished the second book, and I'm really excited to pick up the next one, because this one ended. Like, I really liked it.
You learned about that series from my dad, didn't you?
Yes. Well, I actually had another friend also recommend it, but I am really excited for the next book. I'm just really liking the way he describes things and, like, his characters. I know they're not everybody's favorite, but I'm really liking it. But what's the book with your favorite cover on it?
Favorite cover? Probably Dance of Thieves. It's so pretty. Look how pretty it is. And then, like, the actual book underneath is pretty, too, because it's red, and red is one of my favorite colors. But I want to read her first series first. I think it's The Remnant Chronicles. Yeah, this is Mary E. Pearson, and she had The Remnant Chronicles first. So I'd like to read those, and then read this. I have 2 more questions for you. Are you ready?
Yes.
Who's your favorite author, and why?
This is coming from my childhood.
Most of mine do, too.
R.L. Stine. But this trilogy was my favorite. I love the way he writes and describes, like, gruesome things for kids. I actually do want to go back and see if I still like it as an adult. It's about a haunted house, and the people who live there get haunted and, like, pushed out of the house. Like, I'll never forget the way he described, like, blood running down the walls. I don't know why that one has stuck with me. I never used to be able to watch horror on the screen. I think that's why I liked reading it, just because I could picture it less scary. I have always really liked R.L. Stine, and I'd like to go back and reread this, and then he actually has one adult book that I would really like to read.
So is that middle grade, or is that young adult?
So this is considered, like, youth books. So, like, Goosebumps would have been, like, children's books, and then this would have been his, like, youth collection. So, yeah. Apparently somebody outside agrees.
So what was the adult R.L. Stine book you wanted to read?
It's actually based on a character named Sarah, and she's a grad student who falls in love with her professor, and it's called Superstitions. So
interesting, considering you might want to go to grad school. I don't think I could read that without picturing you as the main character. And then I'd probably think about, like, professors that we knew in university, and that would just be really weird.
Do we have matching books that have the same cover?
Do you have The Lost Symbol? I think I can see it up there.
Oh, I do.
That's exciting. I've been eyeing that. So The Lost Symbol by Dan Brown.
Yeah, first
Are they, like, both, like, first edition? Mine's a first edition.
Mine was inscribed to somebody. For somebody's 81st birthday. Wow. Mine's a first edition too. Look at us go.
Yay, Goodwill.
I got mine at Value Village.
And my bone cell fell.
Oh, your poor osteocyte. So what is the worst book on your shelf that you've read? I think I know what it is.
It's not on my shelf.
I got rid of mine.
I don't have it. I read it on ebook.
For those who don't know, we're talking about The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, which we buddy read and simultaneously hated.
I said I was the friend she made Buddy read it. No, I think I get rid of books that I don't like.
If you had a physical copy of The 7 Habits, would you say that book?
I would have burned it.
Whoa, we don't burn books here. Calm down. We don't burn books here, Missy.
Who's your favorite character heartthrob?
Heartthrob? I don't know if I've read that many, to be honest. Pretty sure Bilbo Baggins doesn't count. I don't know.
Oh, I guess, but I seen the movie, so I also pictured the actor, but mine would have to be Gale from,
Oh, good point. The Hunger Games boys. I didn't like Gale, but I also didn't like PETA. Oh, actually, I don't even remember what his name is. Oh, no. It was from The Archived, which is book 1 in this series. The Archived series by Victoria Schwab, and I don't remember the guy's name. The guy that was her friend. That guy. Not Owen, the other one.
Not Owen, the other one.
I don't know if it was a crush or anything, or if he was really a heartthrob, but I really started to like him. I was just like, oh, he's really sweet, and like I like that guy. Like he's a good guy.
I do like Richard from the Terry Goodkind too. I want him to take me hiking.
Take you hiking? Oh. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really have crushes on fictional characters too often. I root for characters, and I like characters, like, oh, that person's really sweet. I really like that person's personality, but I don't really get a crush on them. Like, I don't get attracted to them, if that makes sense.
Yeah, like, mine's not, like, getting attracted either, but, like, if the character was real, I would totally have a crush on them. Like, Gale from the Hunger Games, I would love him to be my best friend. Yeah, I've always liked him, and it helps that he was played by a Hemsworth brother, so.
See, I don't like Liam Hemsworth. Chris Hemsworth is okay. I like him, but I don't like Liam Hemsworth. I'm very choosy. I don't know. It's a thing. I did like Gale more than PETA in the beginning, but then towards the end, I was kind of like, I don't really like either of them, to be honest. Like, Gale was a little too possessive at times. PETA just was not. It's not my type. Let's put it that way.
PETA is better in the book than he is in the movie, but, like, yeah, he's just a little weird.
He's just an odd duck. Yeah, well, that was sufficiently an awkward question to end on. Excellent. Anyways, I think that's everything that we have for today. Thank you, Sarah, so much for being on my channel. I really appreciated that. If you guys did enjoy this video, do not hesitate to like and subscribe for future videos. Also, leave a comment down below if you want to say hi to either of us or give some opinions on some of the things that we talked about in this video. I would be super happy to go and check them out. Yeah, I think that's pretty much everything for today. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye!